would be the firstborn son? You and Sir have the same ears, the same nose, but we don't see Sir.
Yeah, I know that's crazy. That's what
I was just trying to figure out how he got 2 daughters at a football game. Where's your son? You gotta understand that pisses people off. Like you have rights. Like
I don't understand. Like most people want to know, but I guess it's like you say, he's so big and into their brand, and I'm not putting nothing on nobody. But I wouldn't know what he thinking. But I would know if this could be something I want to get out the way. You know, I want this to go on.
For more than a decade, the name Rhymir Satterthwaite has followed Jay-Z like a shadow, a ghost that refuses to disappear. Rhymir insists he is the firstborn son of Jay-Z, the billionaire mogul, the rapper who built an empire with Beyoncé, the man celebrated worldwide as hip-hop royalty. Yet behind that shine, Rhymir claims the truth has been buried, that he is blood, that he is family.
He's doing so much and running, and it just really dawned on me. It's the man that my mom was underage when she consumed me, and anyone who'd have been older.
Embarrassed at the end of the day, I can take that. I really can. I've been through a lot. I've seen a lot. I can take me being embarrassed. Like this can't take.
And that the Carter Empire has worked to erase him. Rhymir says his mother told him the same words again and again. Jay-Z is your father. She told him when he was small. She told him as he grew. And she told him until the day she left this world. Now that she is gone. Rhymir says he carries the weight alone. He looks at pictures of Jay-Z holding daughters by the hand, smiling at football games. And he cannot shake the thought, why is a son missing? Rhymir points to the resemblance: his nose, his ears, his face, and insists the likeness to Jay-Z is undeniable. For years, Rhymir has begged for one thing: a DNA test, a single swab. But according to him, Jay-Z has refused again and again, hiding behind lawyers and silence. Instead of truth, Jay-Z's legal team points to old dismissals. They claim the courts already heard the case. They claim another man was named on paperwork decades ago. They say Rhymir is harassing, filing over and over. In 2022, a judge even issued an order blocking Rhymir from bringing new cases without permission. But Rhymir insists this fight isn't about money, isn't about fame. Rhymir says he works every day, supports his family, and has never asked Jay-Z or Beyoncé for a dime. He says his fight is about identity, about his children knowing their grandfather, about the truth his mother left him with Dodd, and the refusal only fuels speculation. Because Jay-Z has long been surrounded by whispers that refuse to die. The names Aaliyah, Rihanna, and Foxy Brown return again and again. The tragedy of Aaliyah still lives in the culture. Witnesses say Aaliyah was terrified of the plane she boarded in 2001, that she was drugged and carried onto it unconscious. Why wasn't Aaliyah placed on Lenny Kravitz's private jet? Why was Aaliyah forced onto a small, overloaded plane? Some claim it was bad luck, others say it was pressure. But conspiracy theorists whisper that Jay-Z had reasons to resent Aaliyah for choosing Dame Dash over him. The truth remains unanswered, but the fact is, whenever people say Aaliyah, they think of Jay-Z, Dame, and the questions left behind. Then there is Rihanna. Today, Rihanna is a billionaire mogul in her own right. But in the beginning, Rihanna was just a nervous 16-year-old flown to New York. Rihanna has described how she sang a cappella in Jay-Z's office, trembling with nerves, and how Jay-Z allegedly told her there were 2 ways out: through the door with a deal, or through the window. The audience laughed years later when Rihanna repeated it. But Rihanna was a teenager, alone with a powerful man. Even now, fans speculate on why Beyoncé has never collaborated with Rihanna despite fan demand. Is it just business, or does Beyoncé know what really happened between Jay-Z and Rihanna? And then Foxy Brown. Rumors have always swirled that Jay-Z and Foxy Brown were involved when she was too young. It was never proven, never taken to court, but the whispers never faded. Foxy Brown's name lingers every time Jay-Z's past is dissected. Through it all, Beyoncé is a fortress. Beyoncé's elegance, perfection, and power. Beyoncé turned betrayal into art with Lemonade. Beyoncé transformed scandal into cinema, taking Becky with the good hair and spinning it into a cultural revolution. But even as Beyoncé reclaims pain on stage, fans wonder, what has Beyoncé chosen to bury in private? If Beyoncé can forgive cheating, can Beyoncé forgive secrets? Can Beyoncé accept silence about a possible firstborn son? For Rhymir, the fight is not against Beyonce. He says he respects her, respects what she and Jay-Z built. But Rhymir refuses to let go of what his mother told him. He tells his own children not to hate Jay-Z, not to hate Beyonce, but to believe in truth. And Rhymir insists truth is the only thing he is chasing, and that is why the story lives. If Jay-Z is innocent, a DNA test clears him instantly. If Jay-Z is guilty, the Carter family portrait is no longer perfect. Either way, silence is what keeps the fire burning. The culture sees patterns. Aaliyah's tragic end, Rihanna's uncomfortable beginnings, Foxy Brown's rumors, and now Rhymir's endless battle. The names repeat: Jay-Z, Beyonce, Rhymir, Aaliyah, Rihanna, Foxy Brown. Every repetition makes the whispers louder. Every silence from Jay-Z makes the doubt heavier. Every silence from Beyonce makes the questions sharper. At the center is one simple image: Rhymir at a door, knocking. Jay-Z on the other side, silent. If Jay-Z opens the door, the noise ends. If Jay-Z never opens the door, the knocking becomes legacy. Rhymir says he will knock for 10 more years, 50 more years, until his last breath. He says he will never stop until truth is acknowledged. And so the Carter Empire carries the stories, the one on magazine covers, and the one whispered in corners. One story of power, success, and perfection. The other of silence, denial, and an erased sun. Until the swab is taken, both stories exist side by side. And no matter how high Jay-Z climbs, no matter how flawless Beyonce appears, the question will always echo through the culture: where is the sun? Where is the sun?